The concept of chakras is thousands of years old. The chakras are the center of the energetic body, the power centers of the body. Each of us has 4 bodies. There's the physical body of experience, the emotional body of feeling, the mental body of thought, and the spiritual body, the non-physical body, the one which lives after we die. Fundamentally, there's 7 different power centers which form the center of the energetic body. And the state of the energetic system will have certain consequences, certain manifestations on other levels of consciousness. So I like to look at the chakra system as a system through which we're evolving. So very briefly, the first chakra, the ground chakra, the root chakra, is the center of connection. The second chakra, the sex chakra, is the center of communion. The third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, is the center of our power. The heart chakra is the center of feeling, the center of guidance, love. The throat chakra is the center of communication. The third eye chakra is the center of insight, focus. And the crown chakra is the center of connection to spirit. So the function of the first chakra is to do with our connection to this world. If you believe in spirituality, then by definition you must have a sense that we came to the physical world for a reason. And to be in this world, it's important to be in this physical body, in this time, to live according to the laws of the physical plane of existence. Problems with the ground chakra, the problems feeling at home in this world, problems creating money or security, stability, following projects through to completion. People with strong careers are normally quite centered in the ground chakra. The second chakra, the center of communion, it's about emotional satisfaction. Blockages in the sex chakra lead to problems creating relationships with other people. Problems expressing intimacy or feeling emotionally satisfied that the emotional needs are met. The power chakra, if you have a low feeling of energy, then you probably have a problem in your third chakra. If you have a strong will, a strong sense that you desire to do something in your life, then it means you have a good power center. The heart chakra is the center of feeling, of guidance. If you have a clear sense of what's right and what's wrong, that's coming from your heart. If you have a sense of anxiety or being cut off from yourself or feeling pain, we feel that in our heart too. Communication, to communicate clearly, you need to be open in your throat to speak your truth. And this chakra, it's really absorbing information from all the different centers. We have many different voices, if you like, which speak to us internally in reaction to something in the world. So perhaps you meet a member of the opposite sex and you have one voice here and you have one voice here and one voice down here, guiding you in different directions. If you have trouble focusing, issues with the third eye chakra, if you feel focused and if you begin to develop a sense of being able to absorb all of the information coming from the outside world and make a clear decision, a sense of developing in telepathy, reading what's going on, this is about the chakra here. And the crown chakra is about your connection to spirit. So I believe as we progress in the path of personal evolution, we move from one chakra to the other. Firstly, in life, it's necessary to satisfy the needs of food and shelter, issues of the ground. Once we've satisfied food and shelter, we usually seek to find a mate, to have emotional relationships, the second chakra. when we have food and shelter and sex, the triangle in psychology, the food, the shelter and the sex, satisfied, it's about, well, what's my place in the world? How am I going to create my place in the world? This chakra. We begin to feel empowered to create what we choose in this world. And we have the experience of creating this, of creating that. And what many people experience is some of the results of their projects bring happiness and some do not. So now we come to the issues of the heart. If we're spiritual beings who came to the physical world for a reason, then it's important that we create our lives in accordance with our higher purpose. So my basic needs are satisfied. I'm empowered to create what I choose in the world because I've evolved up through functioning from these chakras. And now I feel what's right and I feel what's wrong. I begin to get a sense of, well, what's my highest path to create in my life? How can I create my life in accordance with spirit? And this moves us from a space of empowerment and joy to more empowerment and joy. And the natural desire following this understanding of reality is to communicate this truth to other people. To communicate to other people that each of us has the power to create our lives as expression of inner truth. And now we come to the throat. As we progress up to this chakra right here, we begin to master life. We begin to sense a feeling of oneness, a feeling of unity, a sense of very clear guidance. Because energy is coming from the top, from the crown, from spirit, and really energy it's channeling, streaming, if you like, through our chakras. So the highest vibration is spirit. As this vibration slows down, we have a perception on the mental plane, a thought. As this slows down, perhaps we communicate, then we feel, and then we do, and then we create in the world. So when we come to live from this place, we're beginning to live from a place of mastery, expressing our life as truth, being a teacher of other people through communication, and becoming a master of life. And as we move to this place, we begin to see everything in life as an expression of God. We live our lives from the perception that everyone who comes to us is a manifestation of God, that everything that happens is the will of God. This is a state of unity, a state I can only theoretically speak about from reading great masters such as Yogananda, because it's not a state I'm experiencing. So this is my understanding of what the 7 chakras are and how our life is an evolution of operating from one state of consciousness to the other as we move up these chakras.